अथ श्री गणेश अथर्वशीर्षं व्याख्यास्यामः। ओम नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि, त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि, त्वमेव केवलं दर्तासि, त्वम् एव सर्वं खलु इदं हर्तासि, त्वम् एव सर्वं खलु इदं ब्रह्मासि, त्वं साक्षात् आत्मा असि नित्यं ऋतं भज्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अवक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवान् उच्चानम् अवशिष्य अवपश्चातात् पश्चातात् अथ पुरस्तात् अथ उत्तरातात् अथ दक्षिणातात् अथ च ऊर्ध्वातात् अव आधारातात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाग्मयास्त्वं त्वम् आनन्दमया त्वं ब्रह्ममया त्वं सच्चित् आनन्द अद्वितीयो असि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगत् तं ततो जायते सर्वं जगत् इत्थं त्वत्ता तिष्ठति सर्वं जगत् तं त्वयि लयम् इष्यति सर्वं जगत् तं त्वयि प्रतीति त्वं भूमि आपा अनिलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पथानि त्वं गुणात्रयातीता त्वम् अवस्थात्रयातीता त्वं कालत्रयातीता त्वं देहत्रयातीता त्वं मूलाधारासुचितोऽसि त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मिका त्वं योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णु त्वं रुद्रा त्वं इन्द्र त्वं अग्निस्त्वं वायु त्वं सूर्य त्वं चन्द्रमस्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवां स्वरूं गणपति मंत्र गणादिं पूर्वम् उच्चार्य वर्णादिं ततःन्तरम् अनुसारा परतरा अर्धेन्दुलशतं तारेण रुद्ध एतस्तव मनस्वरूपं गकारा पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यरूपम् अनुसाराश्च अन्त्यरूपम् दुरुत्तररूपम् नादासन्धानम् संहिता संधि सैषा गणेश विद्या गणक ऋषि जिचित गायत्री छंदा गणपति देवता ओम गम गणपतिये नमः एकदंताय विद्महे वक्रतुंडाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् नमो व्रातपतये नमः गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तलंबोदराय एकदंताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमः। महात्म्यम् एतत् अथर्वशीर्षं यो अधीते स ब्रह्म भूयाय कल्पते स सर्वथा सुखम् एदते स सर्वविघ्नैर्य बाध्यते स पञ्चमहापापात् प्रमुच्यते सायमदीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातःदीयानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो अपापो भवति सर्वत्रायादीयानो अपयुग्नो भवति धर्मात् कामोक्षं च विन्दति इदम् अथर्वशीर्षाय न देयं यो यदि मोहादासति स पापीयान् भवति सहस्र आवर्तनानि यं यं कामम् अधीते तं तम् अनेन साधते अनेन गणपतिम् अभिषिचति स वाग्मी भवति चतुर्थ अशनन् जापति स विद्यावान् भवति इदम् अथर्वन् वाक्यं ब्रह्म आद्यावर्णं विदात् न बिभेति कदाचनेति या दूर्वा अंकुरै यजति स वैष्णवो उपमो भवति यो लाजयति स यशोवान् भवति स वेद मेधावान् भवति यो मोदक सहस्रेण यजति स वाञ्छित फलमवाप्नोति या सा आज सन्निधिर्भिर्यजति स सर्वं लभते स सर्व लभते इष्ट तो ब्राह्मणानि सम्यक् राहित्वा सूर्यवर्चसि भवति सूर्यग्रहे महानिद्यां प्रतिमा संयुतो जप्ता सिद्धमन्त्रो भवति महाविघ्ना प्रमुच्यते मोहा महादोषा प्रमुच्यते महापापात् प्रयुज्यते स सर्व भवति स सर्वविद्ध भवति य एवं वेद उपनिषत् ओम भद्रेभ्य कर्णेभ्य स्वस्तिनो इंद्र ओम शांति 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 की गणपति अथर्वशीर्षम समाप्त भुजमार
बस मरा उर्दू इको अथर्वशीर्षम
इचो अथर्वशीर्ष ओरिजिन वेदिक गणपति सुंद आहुति वेद पत बने यम कथ गई तम गई पत पुरान वेदस मन कथ कस मिनटन मन गव यह
ज्यादा गो 6 मिनट गई
टुडे इज 10th of September 2021 and we are celebrating the Vinayak Chaturthi today. It is also known as the Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi is related to Adidev Sri Ganesha, and there are 12 names which are associated with Sri Ganpati or Ganesha. They are very common in our cultural heritage, in our spiritual heritage. When we do research on the Ganpati, we come across the word Ganpati, which is in the Ganpati Atharvashirsha. That is the source. Basically, all the devatas which are in the Puranas have their source in the Vedas. And Ganpati has attained the status of being the Adideva, the first Deva or the primal Deva in the Sanatana understanding, in the Sanatana way of spirituality. Atharvashirsha is the applied form of all the three Vedas. It is application for good, for understanding what the reality is through dedication and devotion, through adoration. And we have also in there the Devi Atharvashirsha. Apart from Devi Atharvashirsha, we have the Ganpati. Since Devi is the divine mother and Ganpati is child of Parashakti, who is revered as Jagati Janani, and we call her Tripura Sundari, Sri Ragina, Sri Bhavani, Sri Jwala, Sri Jeshta, Sri Sharada, and many other etc. names. Today day, as it is known, many people go to the Ganpati at Srinagar and also pay pradakshina or circumambulation to the Sharika Parvat and would pay their obeisance to Mahaganesha. Now, as I say, I have translated this in English and it has been published in the book Shakti Upasana Rahasyam, and it is with introduction, commentary and English translation. Now the English translation and explanation run as that. Om, obeisance to Ganpati, the Lord of the forces of Shiva. Thou art the personified primal person. Thou art the creator of this manifestation. Thou art the sustainer of this universe. Thou art the destroyer of this universe. Thou abide in the whole manifestation known as Brahman. Thou art the eternal spirit known as Atman. I am speaking the right word, its meaningful essence. I am speaking the truth as it exists. Thou protect me. Thou protect the person who is the preceptor, who recites this mantra. Thou art the protector and you protect the person, disciple who listens to this mantra. Thou protect the person who gives this mantra to others. Thou protect the person who is a sustainer. Thou protect the preceptor who is a master of Shiksha, that is one of the branches of the Vedas. Thou protect from the rear direction. Thou protect from the front direction. Thou protect us from the northern direction. Thou protect from the southern direction. Thou protect us from the above, ethereal. Thou protect us from the below, nether worlds. Thou protect from every direction. Thou protect from each and every corner. Thou art the manifestation of the Vak, the primal sound. Thou art consciousness. Thou art the blissful and the manifestation of the universe. Thou art truth, consciousness, and none excels you. Thou art manifestation seen through the senses of perception. Thou art updated, mending knowledge and higher knowledge of the Supreme Self. This universe is thine creation alone. This universe is getting sustenance from thou alone. This universe will be merged in thou alone. This whole universe is sustained by thou and holds firmness in thou alone. Thou art earth, the fire, the air, and space. Thou art the four parts of speech known as para or transcendent, pashanti or visible, madhyama or intermediate, and vaikhari, the flow. Thou transcend the three gunas of sattva, rajas, and tamas. Thou transcend the three stages of wakefulness, dream and deep sleep. Thou transcend the time, being past, present, and future. Thou transcend the form of micro, macro, and the cause. Thou art abiding eternally in the base of spine known as the Muladhara Chakra. Thou art the embodiment of creation, sustenance, and dissolution. The yogis meditate upon you. Thou art always and eternally present. Thou art Brahma the creator, Vishnu the sustaining power, and Rudra the destroyer. Thou art Indra, chief of the Devatas or gods, Agni or fire element, Vayu or the air element, Surya the solar energy, Chandra the lunar energy, and Bhu Bhuva Swaja, triple universe of the earth, ether, and beyond, known as three Vyakratis. Now, the Ganpati mantra is, in the beginning recite the Ga, which is consonant, unite this Ga with a vowel and will be pronounced at Ga, Gakara, or the family in which vowel and consonant are woven together. Put Anusara after it. The formation of Ardhendu, which is a half moon, on the Shuklashtami will give it the shape of a gum. That is known as the Chandrabindu. That is why Ashtami, Shukla Paksha Ashtami is revered in the Shakti tradition of India. Put Om before it for becoming the Bija mantra, which is the seed syllable, to fix it firmly. Then form the mantra of the Manu, the primal person. In the beginning it is Ga. Akara or alphabet is in the middle of the word. In the end it is Anusara. It is the nasal sound which is marked by a dot above the line. It is known as after sound in Sanskrit language. Put Chandra Bindu on the Anusara, that is the crescent, produce the nad of sound gum as the Sandana, which is junction. The word mantra is to be recited without any pause. This is the Ganesha Vidya, or the eternal knowledge of Ganesha. Danaka is the rishi of this mantra. Nichir, the Gayatri, is the chanda or meter of the supreme word. It means the commanding Gayatri, which is the binding force. Ganpati is the Devata or the subject matter of the mantra. My namaskar, obeisance, adoration be to Ganpati, which is Om Gam Ganpati Nama. We know the Ekadanta, who is with one tusk. We meditate upon Vakratunda, who is with turned belly. May Danti, Lord Ganesha, involve us in the noble deeds. May we be donned up in the higher self by Ganesha for good works. My obeisance be to Vrataspati, the multitude of devatas. My obeisance be to Ganapati, who is the Lord of all the forces. My obeisance be to Pramathapati, who is the Lord of the divine counselors. My obeisance be to Lambodara, who is the Lord with long belly. My obeisance be to Ekadanta, who is the Lord with one tooth. My obeisance be to Shivsutras, who is, and Shivsuta, which is the eternal sound as well as the son of Shiva. My prostrations be to Sri Varadamurti, who is Lord with free and auspiciousness. He is with Varada Murti, with compassionate hand, repeated Namaskar be to the Lord Ganesha. Whosoever recites this Atharvashirsha realizes the absolute truth about Brahman. He attains the comfort everywhere. Nobody can put him to any harm or trouble. He does not get involved in any obstacle. He gets freed from 5 kinds of great sins. He who recites this mantra in the evening gets freed from all the sins committed unwittingly during the day. He who recites this mantras in the morning gets freed from all the sins committed unwittingly or wittingly during the night. He who recites this mantra during morning and evening gets freed from all the sins and obstacles in life. He gets the merits of dharma or righteousness, artha or attainments of wealth, kama, life urge or desire to have progeny, moksha or final liberation from birth and death. This Atharvashirsha should not be given to any unworthy disciple because of greed. He who teaches this sacred mantra, he commits a great sin. He whosoever recites this mantra 1,000 times, he gets all perfection and attains everything. He who gives abhishek or water oblation to Ganesha, Ganapati, becomes master of the Vak or the primal word. He who keeps a fast on Chaturthi or the 4th solar day of the month becomes a genuine scholar and a learned person. This has been said by the Rishi Atharvan. He becomes a Vira Brahma, Avarna, and gets freed from all the illusions through the Brahmi Vidya. He or she is not succumbed to any misfortune. The person who worships Ganesha with Durva, that is bent grass, known as Juba grass in Hindi, becomes like the Vaishwarna or Kubera, who is Lord of Wealth. He who worships Ganesha with larger lai in Kashmiri or fried grain becomes prosperous and intelligent. He who worships him with 1,000 modakas or laddus gets all the desired things fulfilled. He who worships him with samida or wooden pieces of palasha tree verily attain everything. He who distributes the 8 books of this Atharvashirsha to 8 Brahmins or the genuine persons becomes radiant with solar effulgence. This mantra can be practiced during solar eclipse on the banks of Mahanadi or Ganga or Vitasta or any natural pure water source or before the Pratima or an idol of Ganesha. And he can have perfection over this mantra. He who gets He gets freed from the great obstacles and great irregularities which may permit. He who knows it verily knows everything. This is the Upanishad. This is the saying of Upanishad. May we hear the best of mantras for our ears. May Indra bless us. May peace be dawned upon us, dawned upon us, dawned upon us. Thus, the Ganpati Atharvashirsha is concluding with the blessings of Sri Mahaganesha. Mahaganesha is basically the source of all the yoga. Mahaganesha is wisdom. It is the Buddha Tattva. It is the Jnana Tattva. It is the Sarva Tattva. It is the Veda Tattva. It is the Vedanta Tattva. And Ganesha is the mind-born son of Parvati, who is the mother creatrix or mother divinity. And if we see it from the murtis of Ganesha, we see how beautiful Ganesha looks with his appearance, and he showers the blessings only if we say Om Gam Ganapatiye Namah. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namah. Some say Om Gam Gloom Ganapatiye Namah. Om Gam Gloom Ganapatiye Namah. There is some variation, but that is something according to certain Vedic recensions of the Atharvashirsha. The most popular is in Kashmiri we say and that Hemaja Sutam Bhajam Ganesh Mishanandanam. If we read it, if we recite it and put ourselves to it, certainly we get Ananda, the bliss for all. And it elevates our body, mind and soul, and we do get committed to spirituality. Om Shanti. Basmara.